I love this book by Connie and Andrew because it states in very clear, easy to understand language how we can remember our original instructions, which, as I understand it, is exactly what they're talking about in this book. Because what they say is that we have both spiritual and scientific reasons to act in the way that they lay out in their assumptions in order to raise our frequency to that trust frequency. And it's also the eagle eye perspective that I see, that I was talking about when I say that we have to have the perspective of the eagle and we have to have the perspective of the mouse scurrying along the ground. We have to keep them both in mind. And healers, indigenous healers, have always fascinated me because they are the moral explorers of their communities all over the world. They walk between worlds. They know how to move and be interdimensional. And they also remind us of what our original instructions are, which is something that I've been fascinated and learned from indigenous healers all over the world. And everyone says to remember your original instructions. So I think this book is a very clear path to attune and be aware and notice where you put your attention and what choices you make. Because as they make this point, and many scientists are now making this point, as well as indigenous healers and people, we live in a conscious, loving universe that gives us what we ask for. So we better be clear what we are asking for. And I think at this time of purification that has been foretold by many indigenous elders all over the globe for eons, we are now in this time. And when we remember our original instructions and we have that eagle-eye view, as well as the mouse, we will be able to come through these times that seem as though, in a lower frequency, are breaking down. And if we fly like an eagle and use that eagle eye and come from our heart and trust in that beautiful, conscious, loving universe, we will see how this is really all about breakthrough and a new earth rising where the masculine and the feminine are rising together. No one is above anyone. And also in partnership. So we can say mother of wisdom, father of action, and child of bliss. Joy, joy, joy.